Alright, so in this episode of A Rant on People, I want to cover people who, like, my theories or whatever, my conspiracy theories, people like to call them, you know, I'll comment it on a video or say it on Twitter, make a YouTube video, whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, clearly the government was involved in 9/11 in some capacity, or Obama is letting Ebola in, Obama is letting illegal aliens in, JFK clearly murdered by the government, or government was involved. Um, so I got my various little things I say, which people who have been brainwashed by mainstream media and the government are taught, or society pretty much, are just brainwashed into thinking, oh yeah, I'm crazy by that. And when you actually do your research, which people fail to do, people will just hear like, oh, 9/11 was an inside job, and they'll be like, conspiracy theorists, crazy, anti-American, without any evidence to back up. They're just brainwashed by mainstream media, and they'll be like, oh, you just get it from the internet. Well, where do you get your information from, huh? Mainstream media? The government? Yeah, they're really truthful in their, what they say. So whenever I say something, a lot of times at least, people will be like, oh, and you believe reptilians did 9/11, or you believe reptilians are in charge. No, jackass, I don't. I believe in this, so don't, they'll take a far-fetched conspiracy theory with little to no evidence, and they'll pinpoint it on me to try to demonize me, or try to demonize people who believe 9/11 was an inside job. Listen, jackasses, listen, dumbasses, who are brainwashed, probably drink fluoride. I don't agree that there's reptilians in charge, alright? And they're like, oh, you believe George Bush flew the plane into the World Trade Center and jumped out at the last second? No, idiots, I don't. I'm like, can we just have a civilized conversation about this? Because I think they don't want to even talk about it because of the possibility of it being an inside job. And it can't be an inside job no matter what. Even if it is, they want to deny reality. So I'm just trying to talk about, I'm not immature to anybody. I want to inform people and have a civilized conversation with people. But instead, people will make up stupid shit, act like total tards, just just be retards. And this one person I was actually talking with on Twitter, or on YouTube via comments, I'm like, yeah, here's a New York Times article where it says the World Trade Center was designed to have 600-mile-per-hour planes smash right into it and it wouldn't fall down. And they're like, you get all your evidence from 9/11 truther sites. And I'm like, will you consider the New York Times a 9/11 truther site? So I mean, they're just fucking basically denying reality, just acting like it's not even there. So it's just depressing. I feel bad for the people. Like, I'm here trying to wake people up. I'm here trying to inform people, but they're acting like total fucking morons. Just too busy focusing on reptilians. Like, that's the one I get a lot. I think the one I get the most is, oh, you think reptilians are in charge? No, idiots. There's so many far-fetched conspiracies out there. Like whenever somebody is killed, whenever a celebrity is killed, the Illuminati supposedly did it. There's a lot of crazy ones out there. So those are a lot of times used to demonize me or demonize other people. Like, everything to some people is a conspiracy, or the government's involved, or which a lot of times the government is involved. Most of the time, I think, actually. So, but again, people just, I'm demonized because of some people's far-fetched conspiracy theories, which are conspiracy theories. I mean, they could be true, I guess. I mean, I haven't really investigated the reptilian one. I mean, that's what I'm saying, it's far-fetched. I'm not saying I mean, I guess it could be true. Who the fuck knows? I mean, we used to think we knew we were the center of the universe, but we weren't. We knew we revolved around the sun. We knew the earth was square, but we knew that those were facts, and if you came out against that, you were demonized. So I'm calling them far-fetched conspiracy theories because to me it seems pretty crazy, but crazy, it could happen. It could, so. But again, people just use that to demonize me. I'm just a logical person here, And people, they refuse to be informed. I'm trying to inform them. I'm trying to give them hardcore facts here. True facts. But they just too busy trying to make jokes about it. Call me unpatriotic. Call me crazy because they're too brainwashed by mainstream media. It gets frustrating to me because I know the truth. I mean, it would be so obvious if people would just read the documents, read the information, read the facts, but they're too busy brainwashed by mainstream media. And it's a shame to see some people, go down that road. A lot of people, most people actually go on that road, probably think Fox News is, the best thing out there. All these mainstream media sources are the best things out there. When the real news is alternative media, which actually exposes the truth as opposed to Fox News. So, I guess it got a little bit political in this video. I know I said I would try not to do that, but I couldn't really help it here. I've just been so pissed off as of late of people just, acting like I'm crazy, acting like I'm psycho. One guy is like, he's like, do you have Asperger's or, are you autistic? And I'm like, yeah, why don't you try acting like a fucking, mature person? He's like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, yeah, you fucking shut up. I'm not insulted by that. But again, I just feel bad for people that are just so immature. They stoop down to like a 5-year-old level. They stoop down to like a 4th grade level to try to argue with me and try to demonize me, but it doesn't work because I act mature, I provide real information, and then they're the ones that get owned in the end. Whether they fucking, agree with me or not, they get owned because I provide real information. I mean, if you want to have a debate about 9/11 with me, bring it on. I'm ready. Most people, a lot of people will just, oh, you're fucking crazy, 9/11 truther, yeah, you think reptilians exist. No, let's act mature. Bring it on. Anybody that wants to have a debate, make a video, comment, something. I will debate you about it, and I will try to convince you that it was an inside job. And if you don't think it was, at least be mature about it, alright? That's all I'm asking. Just be mature. Be a mature person about it, alright? A lot of immature retards on the internet. So there you go, people. There's another Rant on people episode. So there you go.